Our Desktop API allows applications that are built on our platform to communicate with Repit's Agency Cloud CRM system. Using a well-defined API, you're able to trigger a wide variety of actions in the desktop application to augment your own applications and build a rich integration between systems. There are three key elements to our Desktop API: where apps can be launched from using desktop integration types, receiving data to your application, and triggering certain behaviours and actions using our desktop URL schema. Let's start with desktop integration types. We currently support 14 types, and they relate to where your app can be launched. Let's take a look at an app in the marketplace. The online checklist app has two types: identity check and property. So the app is not currently installed, so I can show you that when I open a contact record and I click on identity check, you can see that the native screen is populated. If I now go back and install the app from the marketplace and revisit the same contact record, click on identity check, the Desktop API is able to detect that an app with that type has been installed and will render the app. Now, as it also has a type of property, if I look at a property record, I have a menu option for apps, and I can see a list of apps that I have installed with that type. And we can see online checklist is there. You can launch your app from a property screen, landlords, sale progression, contact records, and much more. Now, let's have a look at receiving data to your app. You see, depending on where you launch your app, the Desktop API will pass certain data to a JavaScript object called Repit Marketplace Globals. To understand how this works, we can take a look at the contact screen again, but I'll show you in the remote debugging option, which is available to you in the Developer Edition to view the console. So I can click on Remote Debugging, and I can call the Repit Marketplace Global object. And you can see that a CNT code is passed. This is the contact code of the record I am on. Using this code, I can look at the Contacts API to grab the relevant data I need to populate the form that I am on. If I was on a property, it would provide a property code, and on a tenancy code. So not only does the Desktop API allow you to receive data or launch from certain areas, your application can interact with Agency Cloud by using our custom URL. When a user triggers a link with an Agency Cloud prefix, Agency Cloud will interpret that action and perform the corresponding action. To demonstrate this, we can look at the same online checklist app, but launching it from the marketplace instead. So you can see I'm not on a specific record, I do not know the contact details, so instead the app is providing a search feature. Now I can use the app search, or using the URL schema, we have the option to advanced search. So if I enter a name and I click on advanced search, I'm using the URL scheme for contact searching. Agency Cloud interprets that information and loads the native search instead. Selecting a record, the Desktop API will then pass this information back to the app and render the information on screen. This app understands that I'm in desktop mode right now, because if we take a look at the same app on a browser, the advanced search option is not available. It's because it's device aware. It means you can give the user full functionality inside of the CRM. This is just a small demonstration of the functionality available using our Desktop API. The Developer Edition of Agency Cloud will allow you to test end-to-end the full journey. Everything I've shown you today has been fully documented. Just visit the desktop section on our docs.